Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday to all of you. A lot of developments are being made on the Build Back Better bill. Checks worth up to $500 may be sent out next month. The Internal Revenue Service has also released a very important announcement for everyone who is expecting to receive a relief check this year. And some of you may be owed a lot of money by the IRS. Dear friends, please make sure you watch until the end of this video for all of the details. I will also be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. If you would like to enter today's giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Remember, friends, that the more often you comment below the keywords on a video, the greater your chance of winning the Walmart gift card.
A little over 17 months ago, President Biden was inaugurated, and we didn't have the conversations I had this weekend with Floridians. This weekend, they talked about food prices, gas prices, electricity, baby formula shortages, car prices up, home prices up. Everything, every time you go and you go anywhere around Florida, all anybody wants to talk about is why are we seeing this inflation? If you watch all the local TV now, this is exactly what they're saying. Housing prices, inflation, have South Florida residents asking this, is this the new normal? This is not going away tomorrow or in the next 6 months, real estate economist Ken Johnson says. And this is exactly what's going on all across my state. Think about this. This wasn't going on 17 months ago. 8.3% inflation, PPI, producer price index up over 11%, GDP down. We know what we have to do. The Biden administration, Democrats have got to change their act. We've got to balance the budget. We've got to start watching how we spend money. We've got to reduce the cost of living by cutting taxes and fees. We've got to streamline the permitting, reduce regulation. All these things are doable. We've got to get inflation down, and we've got to start buying American products and fix the supply chain. Unfortunately, the Biden administration has no ability to get any of these things.
Here is some good news. If you are a resident of the state of Virginia, according to state officials, Virginia taxpayers will likely get some money back later this year. The General Assembly is expected to approve one-time rebates to all eligible state income tax filers. However, lawmakers in the state are still debating how much a next round of checks should be worth. Unlike some tax policy proposals, this campaign promise from Governor Glenn Youngkin has won great support from both Republican and Democratic lawmakers. During a speech, Governor Youngkin said, "We want to have the largest tax rebate in the history of Virginia. All of these tax cuts are designed to help Virginians who need it the most, to get our cost of living down, to enable Virginia to compete with the states around us who are lowering their tax burdens while we sit here and have lunch." Republican delegate Roxanne Robinson is carrying the version of the bill supported by Governor Glenn Youngkin. It would pay individuals up to $300 and married couples up to $600. A more modest Senate plan features $250 checks maximum for individuals and $500 checks for married couples. According to the House bill's fiscal impact statement, the larger rebates would remove $1.25 billion in general fund revenue in fiscal year 2023. That's $202.8 million more than the smaller proposal that would otherwise go towards spending priorities. Friends, I think it's really wonderful that states are finally taking action. I know right now is a very difficult time for many Americans, especially with the soaring cost of living and inflation. So friends, what are your thoughts on this new plan? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Friends, the keyword for this video is Idaho. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Idaho, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And friends, also please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you are still waiting for a tax refund, there is a silver lining. According to the tax agency's latest quarterly adjustment, your tax refund may be accruing interest, and the rate jumps to 5% from 4% on July 1st. Typically, the IRS has 45 days after the filing deadline to process returns and send refunds. Then, the agency tax on daily compounding interest. Tied to the federal short-term rate, IRS interest currently falls below 8.3% annual inflation, but it's still significantly higher than the average savings account. While this may sound good, there is a downside, and that is your interest is taxable. The United States Government Accountability Office reported that the IRS interest payments ballooned to $3.3 billion in the fiscal year 2021, with a 33% spike from 2020 for individual returns. The easiest way to check the status of a refund is through the Where's My Refund tool. The online portal shows 3 steps: return receipt, refund approval, and if the refund was sent, with an estimated deposit date. Recently, the IRS updated the portal to include 2019 and 2020 returns. High call volumes have been an ongoing issue with many taxpayers who are struggling to reach IRS agents. During the first half of 2021, there were fewer than 15,000 employees to handle over 240 million calls. That is one agent for every 16,000 calls. According to the National Taxpayer Advocate, it has been a very difficult period for the IRS as the agency wrestles with crisis-related backlogs. Ken Corbin, the Chief Taxpayer Experience Officer for the agency, told the House Oversight Subcommittee in May that the IRS started 2022 with about 8.2 million paper returns, and as of May 6th of this year, there were still 1.7 million left. Ken Corbin also told CBS News, "Our goal is to bring the IRS back to a state prior to the crisis. We have to process this paper so we can get back to the business of providing the service that taxpayers deserve." IRS Commissioner Chuck Redding has also told House lawmakers that he expects the backlog to clear by the end of 2022. The IRS also announced on May 20th that would begin raising interest rates beginning July 1st. The interest rates increase would apply to overpayments and underpayments of quarterly taxes. These changes typically apply to corporations and self-employed people who have to pay quarterly estimated taxes. Interest rates are calculated quarterly based on the federal short-term rate. Well, my fabulous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined me here today. I greatly appreciate all of you who are watching my videos daily. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please, friends, make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday.